Full time at St James's Park. Newcastle United 2, Manchester City 3. That is an absolutely huge 3 points for Manchester City in the Premier League title race. We're 2 points behind Liverpool, who don't play this weekend. And we're currently above Aston Villa, who play Everton away at Goodison Park tomorrow. KDB is the best midfielder to ever play in the Premier League. And in terms of legends, in terms of all time, he never gets the credit that he deserves. If he was playing for Real Madrid, Barcelona, anyone like that in Europe, he would have at least 2, 3, maybe 4 Ballon d'Ors. But because he's in the Premier League playing for a British club, and also a British club that isn't liked by many people, he won't get the Ballon d'Ors. And he won't get the credit that he deserves. He's officially the greatest player in our history. I know some people might say Aguero, but I feel like after that, you've got to give it to Kevin De Bruyne now. And Oscar Bob, he's got a bright future ahead of him. That was a very well taken goal to win us the game in the dying embers. And Pep got his substitutions completely correct today, which isn't always something that he's that good at, but he got his substitutions spot on today. I thought Diaz and Nathan Ake were good today. I know Diaz did make a little bit of a mistake, as well as Walker for the second goal, but other than that, I thought Diaz did really well today, and also Nathan Ake. And Gvardiol struggled first half, but second half he did well. But Walker, I thought, was absolutely shocking today. He struggled the whole game. We need some cover for him, because I know we've got Rico Lewis, but he's not a natural right back, because he can play in midfield and stuff like that. We need someone like the guy at Leverkusen. Is it Frimpong or something like that? And Reece James at Chelsea is another option that we should be looking at. Who else is there that we could get a right back? Hakimi, PSG maybe. We could look at him. Because I've never seen a player under Pep Guardiola play so bad. Because he gave the angle for Isak for the equaliser, for him to get a shot off, and he did exactly the same thing for Anthony Gordon to get the shot off to make it 2-1. And for me, that's unacceptable. And I don't get, just because he's the captain, he has to play every game. And I don't get why he's even the captain in the first place. Because you've got KDB, you've got Bernardo Silva, you've got Rodri, you've got John Stones, you've got Ruben Diaz, who are way more of a leader and represent City much better off the field than Kyle Walker does, and bring more leadership around the dressing room than Kyle Walker. Because how many times has Kyle Walker done stuff off the pitch that he's not supposed to have done? There's some stuff that I can't mention on here, because I'd get my channel demonetized, but he's crap off the pitch, and at the moment he's not good enough on the pitch. And giving him a 3-year contract, or whatever it was the biggest mistake this club has done in a long time, especially with these current owners. I also thought Alvarez wasn't very good today, because I thought he missed a lot of chances. But he has been good for us more than he's been bad for us, so I'm going to let him off. And Bernardo Silva scored a great goal to open in the scoring. That was a great goal. And he was unlucky not to score with that volley that got tipped onto the bar or whatever, or was it the post? I can't remember, but that should have been a goal, and it was unlucky not to be a goal. And I feel like the 3-2 scoreline flatters Newcastle because City were well on top for 99.9% of that game. And it was only when Newcastle got the 2 goals that they were actually in the game. And other than maybe like one save from Ortega, other than the 2 goals, they didn't really test Ortega at all. And we were fully deserving of that victory. And we've done the double over Newcastle, which is a team that we always do well against. But in recent years, we haven't done that well at St James's Park, so it's a huge victory. And I feel like it's a season-changing victory. And I think it's going to make us go on maybe a 15-game winning streak now, or maybe more. And we've got all of our tough away games out of the way, really. Because it's only Spurs and Liverpool in the Premier League that we've got that are tough away games now. And that's in March and April. And those are 2 months that City always seems to do well in. And the rest of our tough away games are at home. Away games. I mean, our tough fixtures are at home from now to the end of the season. Majority of them anyway. Because we've played West Ham away, which is a tough away game. We've played Newcastle away, which is a tough away game. Played Everton away, which is a tough away game. Well, you never know with Brighton because they're an up and down team. So when we do play them away, it could be tough, but it could also be a game if they go toe to toe with us that we win comfortably. But we've played Chelsea away, Arsenal, Man United. So a lot of the tough away games are out of the way now, which are a positive for us. And my man of the match today has to be De Bruyne. Even though he weren't on the pitch that long, he turned that game on its head. And he's got to get a statue outside the Etihad. Even though he probably won't get one until he actually leaves the football club, I would personally give him a statue now, after everything that he's done for us. And I think Doku was a bit poor today as well. Because what I think he does too much is he does too many skills and ends up giving the ball away. I think Jack Grealish has to start. I think the reason why he didn't start is because he's not really, match ready, if you know what I mean. Because he's had that illness and that. And he's also had that personal thing with the burglary. So maybe that's the reason why he didn't play as well. But I think he's a much better player than Jeremy Doku. Because even though he might not be as technically good as Doku, but what he does is, in certain areas of the pitch, he doesn't dick around with it like Doku does. And he doesn't give the possession away as often. I'm not turning this into a Grealish-Doku debate because I like both players, but I think at this moment in current time, Grealish is the better footballer. And I think this could be the start of Oscar Bobb's City career because it's his first Premier League goal. But I feel like he's got to be a more regular player in the team because I rate him more than Jeremy Doku as well because I think he does less unnecessary skills compared to Doku. So I think he's got to start more. I'd like to see him start against Tottenham. I don't think it will happen because it's a big game and you rarely ever see Guardiola play youth players in a big game. But if it was down to me, he would be in the starting 11 against Tottenham on Friday night. Which is not this Friday night coming, it's the Friday night after. But great win, absolutely buzzing with that, and it's a huge win for the rest of the season and the title race. and I'll be back with 5 things learnt on the game tomorrow, and I might react to the United Spurs game because that's a big game. And if you even want me to, I can do a video for the Everton Aston Villa game, because I don't really do neutral games on the channel as often as I used to do. And if you want me to do that, I can do that. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.